once again to howtocookgreatfood.com. If you haven't already, please click that button and subscribe to our channel. On the menu today, and as you can see there, we're doing Gobi or Cauliflower Pakora. Absolutely delicious, really simple, vegetarian and vegan. Let's go and take a look at what we need. So let's first start with our cauliflower. As you can see, I've got my cauliflower there and I've cut it into pieces that I'm happy with. These might be too big for you. I like them nice and big, but you can do them smaller or any size you want. Now what we want to do is we want to slightly cook them. Now what we're going to do two ways. One, you can just pour kettle or boiling water on them and just let it sit for about 3 or 4 minutes, or cold water, pop it on the stove and then bring it to the boil, take it off. So you just need to let them sit for like 4 or 5 minutes in some hot water. If you wanted, you could add salt. I'm not going to. And some people would also add turmeric in there, which would kind of color them a little bit. Again, I don't really find that necessary. I like them just like that. So let's get that done, then we can move on. So while our cauliflower is soaking, let's just take a look at what we've got here. So here I've got some chopped cilantro or coriander. Here I've got gram flour or basin flour. Here I've got rice flour. You could be using cornstarch or corn flour if you wanted. I'm using rice. Here are our spices. So we've got salt. These are like a teaspoon each for the amount we're doing. Salt, chili powder, turmeric, garam masala powder. You can play around with this. You can put whatever you want in here now. Maybe if you've just got some curry powder, throw it in. That's up to you. So we're going to make a batter. Now what you want to do, which I find best, is with the gram flour and the rice flour, you want to be using 2 lots of that to 1 lot of that. We're also going to add some cold water to this. So let's make this batter right now. Here we've got a small mixing bowl, and we're going to start off by going 1, 2, 3, 4 of the gram or basin flour, and then 1, 2 of the rice flour. We're going to add our spices now, so that's salt, garam masala powder, turmeric and chili powder. In they go. Little mix here. Then what we're going to do is slowly start adding some water until we get a nice consistency. Some people like it really thick, some people like it a bit thinner. That's up to you. We can be playing around with this. So cold water. We'll start mixing. Okay, so that's slightly thick, so more water. And what you're looking for is a type of batter that will grab whatever you put into it. In our case, our cauliflower. So it kind of stays on. You dip it in and it stays on. It doesn't just slip right off. Okay, that's looking about right. You don't want it any thinner than that. Don't worry about lumps or anything. There's no problem with this. Then I'm just going to add in our coriander or cilantro. Now if you wanted, you could be adding some chopped curry leaves into this. And there we go. That's a nice consistency for me. Now if I leave that for a little bit, it's actually going to thicken a little bit. Job done. Now, in addition to that, if you wanted, you could be adding some fresh chopped chili. I'm going to do that. And some garlic ginger paste, if you want. Now, some people will also be putting into this food colour, like an orange or a red food colour. I don't really kind of like that in there. Don't find it necessary. So just additional, you could be adding the chili and the garlic ginger paste. Okay, so now we've got our cauliflower, which is really quite still hard, but you just don't want it raw. I mean, you might want it raw if you want, but because we're only going to cook this for a few minutes, so this just kind of gets them on their way. And you've got your batter mixture there. Really simply, what we're going to do, we're going to get some hot oil on the go. We're going to dip, we're going to drop them in. We're going to take a few minutes, they're delicious. So I've got a pan here, heating the oil up. I'm using a sunflower oil, and there's like, you know, 2 or 3 centimeters, a couple of inches of oil. We're getting hot. And as you can see, what I've done, I've just mixed that in there. Simply, we're going to grab a bit. I'm going to drop it in. Let's check this oil. Look at that, lovely. And in they go. And just for like 3 minutes, we're going to throw them around in this oil. And they're going to be absolutely delicious. See you in a moment. Okay, beautiful. Like you see, they've got a lovely colour on them. Let's just get them out. I'm going to get them onto some kitchen paper or kitchen towel, whatever you call that. That'll just get the excess oil off them. Then in we go again. Repeat, serve, I'll see you at the table. And there you go. Really, really easy, absolutely delicious. Maybe get some kind of hot sauce or some kind of spicy chutney or something, dip them in, really lovely. Like I say, these are going to be quite hot. Let me grab one. They're kind of cooked really nicely now. So, yeah, crunchy on the outside. Really juicy in the middle. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Lots of love.